For an entire month, it was like I had vanished from my wife's world. No hellos, no small talk, not even a glance in my direction. At first, I chalked up to job stress. Maybe she was overwhelmed. But as days stretched into weeks, it became clear something deeper was wrong. I tried to ask her what was going on, but every time, she'd just let out a sigh and walk away. It was like I didn't even exist in my own home. I kept doing the things I thought might help. Making dinner, tidying up the house, even grabbing her favorite snacks from the store. Nothing changed. She wouldn't join me at the table. Meal times were spent in silence, and at night, she'd lie as far away from me in bed as she could. I felt like a complete outsider in the life we had built together. I couldn't stop thinking about our last meaningful conversation, trying to pinpoint what I'd done to cause this emotional distance. At work, I couldn't concentrate. My co-workers noticed something was off, and one of them gently asked if everything was okay at home. I lied. I told them it was fine. I couldn't bring myself to say out loud that my wife had completely shut me out. The nights were the hardest. I'd lie there, staring at the ceiling, listening to her soft breathing while feeling miles apart. I started leaving her little notes. Just short ones. I miss you. Can we talk? Are you okay? I placed them on her pillow, in her bag, even stuck one on the bathroom mirror. She never acknowledged a single one. It was like trying to communicate with a wall. The silence was eating away at me. Then one day, I came home earlier than usual. I heard her laughing on the phone, full of life, full of warmth, something I hadn't seen in weeks. But the moment she noticed me, she went quiet, ended the call, and slipped right back into ignoring me. That's when the questions started swirling. Was there someone else? Was she slowly replacing me? I couldn't bear it anymore. I reached out to her sister, hoping maybe she knew something. But her sister was stunned. She had no idea anything was wrong. She told me that being kept in the dark only made things worse. If my wife wasn't confiding in her own family, then who was she talking to every night? Desperate for clarity, I started checking phone records. Not to spy, just understand. That's when I found a number I didn't recognize. It showed up almost every evening. I called it. A man picked up. Hello. I hesitated. Who is this? Who's asking? He shot back. My heart pounded. This is Maya's husband. There was silence. Then he laughed. Oh, so you do exist? I didn't say a word. I ended the call. The second I hung up, I heard footsteps hurrying down the hall. She appeared in front of me, pale and visibly shaken. Did you just call him? She asked. I nodded. Her mouth opened, but no words came. Eventually, she sat down and whispered, I never meant for it to go this far. She confessed. The man was someone she'd met online. She said there hadn't been anything physical, but she had been opening up to him, pouring out her thoughts, escaping into the comfort of being heard. I just felt like no one was listening, she said. So you responded by shutting me out? I asked. She looked down, ashamed. That night, we talked more than we had in weeks. She cried. I did too. The betrayal stung, but so did the silence that had preceded it. She apologized for cutting me off, for not telling me how lost she felt. I admitted I wasn't blameless either. I had grown distant, complacent. Maybe we had both gone quiet, just in different ways. We agreed to get help. Counseling. If we were going to make this work, we'd need support. Rebuilding wasn't going to be fast or easy. Trust had been fractured on both sides. But for the first time in a long while, we were communicating again. I was no longer alone in the quiet. Sometime in the middle of that night, she reached out and took my hand. That small gesture meant more than any apology ever could. It was a beginning of something new. And after everything, a beginning was enough to hold on to.